What's up guys, and welcome back once again to your third guide for collecting all the characters in 100 Heroes. So the first character we're going to talk about is Chron. He's a very easy pickup. Once you get back to your base after the Greatwood Forest, he will be to the south, straight out of the castle. You can't miss him, big red flamboyant guy, easy pickup. He's actually pretty cool because as you do achievements in the game, he will give you pretty good accessories and such. The first one he gets, in fact, is +5 to all stats, so definitely grab him as soon as you can. Now, our next pickup is going to be Kerrin in the Dappled Forest, which is near the Greatwood Forest. You're going to go in there, go a little bit to the right, you'll see her at her cabin, talk to her, and she will tell you she needs 20 pieces of wood or logs in order to join you. You can find those throughout the forest. There's also some treasure here, so just run around, grab those, go back and talk to her, and again, super easy join. The next pickup is actually a pair, a brother and sister, the hunter Wyler and the herbalist Merin. After you get Kerrin, you'll notice another forest off to your east a little bit further. If you go in there, you'll see Wyler at the entrance, talking about how he's missing his little sister. You agree to help him find them, and you will start exploring this little sub-dungeon. You can't go too far in. Now then, in order to complete this, there's several small branching paths that you have to go down in order. If you go in them out of order, you won't get each individual cutscene. You have to do them in order. The first one is the top left, the second is the bottom right, and then the last one is from the bottom right, you go up and around a curve, and you'll see the last little nub right there, and the cutscene for Merin should initiate. Once you defeat the enemy there, Merin and Wyler will kind of teleport you back to the entrance. You'll have a conversation, and they will join your crew. They actually have a pretty cool team-up attack where they do damage and also heal your entire party. So they might actually be worth putting in your party, especially since Merin also has a 0 SP cost heal. It doesn't heal for a lot, but it's something she can kind of just spam, and given the damage output of Wyler, not bad. Once you actually enter the Greatwood proper, about halfway through, you're going to see a guy sitting off on a little island in an area you can get to. A little bit below, you kind of cross the river. He's beside a treasure chest. Talk with him and you'll be meeting with Gieran. He's going to ask you for a rune of conservation. You actually get that from the boss of this area. So after you talk to him, just keep pushing forward, and once you encounter the boss, it will drop the rune of conservation. You can go back and talk to Gieran, and he will join your party. He's a pretty decent mage, but not really my favorite in terms of aesthetics. Once you finish the dungeon in the Greatwood Forest, which, by the way, I have a guide on in another video, Kallathor, the little tree folk boy you got, the whole reason you came here, will join you free of charge. So, easy, free pickup, just complete the dungeon, and as you leave the forest, boom, he's in. Now, once you pick up Gieran, you're gonna get a visit from some story stuff, and you're gonna proceed to a new area. Through the Greatwood. Once you get through the Greatwood, you'll come out, you'll see several towns and caves and all kinds of stuff around. Ignore everything for now and go straight to the town kind of in the southern center, where it's going to be where your quest marker is. It is time to do a ton of recruitment. So the first thing you're going to do is cross every bridge in the town. As you cross them, you'll get cutscenes with a character named Carrie. After the third bridge, she will join your party and unlock the ability for fast travel. That's why you came straight here, so you could go fast travel to all the places and recruit everybody without any trouble. Once you get Carrie, you're going to actually talk to Kurtz here in town, in the center of town if you haven't already. He's going to offer to join you if you can get a recipe for him. So go ahead and accept that quest, and then teleport back to the village of Treefolk. In the village of Treefolk, you're going to first come across Squash. You'll see him up by the trade post. He's going to want a very specific item. The item is the Sparkle Stone, which can actually be found in the same forest where you recruited the lumberjack girl, Kerrin. So head back there, and one of the guards who blocked you off before will let you by. And there you'll find two enemies, red wyverns and a bird. I don't remember their name, but both of them have something like a 5% chance to drop the Sparkle Stone. So farm them up. It took me way longer than it should have. I think I ended up having to do 30 or 35 battles. But this is good because you also want to get Noah to level 32 anyways. So go ahead and farm up, get Noah to level 32. That way you're also stockpiling your money. And you'll eventually get the Sparkle Stone. With that in hand, go back to Squash and he will join your party. Also, while you're in the Treefolk Village, the recipe for the thing that Kurtz wanted you to get is actually from an NPC just south of Squash. So talk to him, get the recipe, and you can now go back and recruit Kurtz as well. When you first entered the new territory, directly south of the Greatwood exit, you probably saw another little port town. In there, there's 2 more characters to recruit. So go, if you didn't go in there or you skipped it or whatever, head that way, enter the town, and you'll first run into, Mariette. You'll run into Mariette, who will ask you to find her lucky charm. To get the lucky charm, simply go back into the Great Wood directly the way you came in, through the south, and just run back and forth. You'll eventually get an encounter with mage rabbits and also a treasure chest. Use the gimmick command on the treasure chest, you'll get the lucky charm, take it back to Mariette, and she's yours. But of course, while you're here, there was another character to recruit. It is a free recruit. You talk to Pastole, and Pastole will join your party, again, free of charge. It's just after a very long cutscene, because Pastole uses a lot of words to speak. Now back in Hishan, 2 other characters will join you for free. I won't spoil it, but yeah, you'll get 2 more automatic party joins there. I mentioned earlier that you want to be level 32 for a recruit. That is for the old man Riufan. He's sitting in the the northwestern section of Hishan, right here where I'm showing you now. Speak to him, and if you're level 32, he'll challenge you to a duel, defeat him in said duel, and he will, again, join your party. So there you have it, 13 more recruitable characters and 100 heroes. Expect episode 4 soon, as this is a big clump, and I didn't want to pump it all into one video, but I also kind of want to get them in order for you. So stay tuned, like, comment, subscriptions, all that good stuff helps out a bunch, and I will see you in the next one. Deuces, dummies.